It's week 4. I'm Matt.
I'm Maggie.
This is Nightclub 2, and we're going to do our hammerlock, wrap, and close pass. Don't forget, if you want to rewatch any of these things below, we have time descriptions. We've got time codes below, so you can click on any of those things. Hop right onto the demo, the breakdown, the lead, the follow, the key points, the live demonstration, all that great stuff. But hey, let's just jump into it. All right, let's go ahead and demonstrate our pattern. We'll start off from a closed position. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1. And now from the leader's perspective, we start off in a closed position. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1. And now from the follower's beginning perspective. Start off in closed position. We have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1. All right, let's go ahead and break this down. We start off in a closed position. We have 1, 2, and on 3, we move to a two-hand position. We close for 4, and on 1, commence turning the follow into hammerlock position. Lead's going to go back, side, and around. So we're going to slowly walk around the follow for quick, quick, slow. Continue going around. So we have quick, quick, slow. That's our 1 count. Back on the lead's left, forward on the follow's right. Now we unwind, not to following position, but back to a wrap position. So we pass close into the wrap position. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And then on slow, or the 1 count, the leader is going to rebound, let go of the right hand, and go back into a closed position, starting our closed pass on that 1, or slow. Come to the middle, quick, quick, slow. You can stay on your line, or on the slow, we can bring them across and continue down our action. So one more time. We have from closed position. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. That's when we slide back to a closed position. We pivot around the follow for 2, and 3, 4, and 1. All right, leaders, let's go over your footwork. Starting from your position, we have 1, 2, and 3, two-hand hold. 4, and 1, turn the follow, behind, side, cross. On 3, continue going around. 4, and 1, backing the line. Now unwind from hammerlock to cuddle wrap. 2, and 3, 4, and. Now on 1, drop the right hand, step around them for 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Again, one more time. Side, together, pass, side, together, pass. It's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Now we have 1, start to turn the follow. 2, and 3, continue turning. 4, and 1, back the slide. 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Let go, step around the follow. Continue rotating. 2, and bring the follow around. 3, 4, and 1.
All right, fellas, let's go over our footwork. So we started in a closed position. And so we have going off to our right for 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go on ahead and do this 2-hand hold. And then 4 and 1. We're going to go on ahead and start this turn to get into the hammerlock position for our wagon wheel. And then we have 2 and 3. You're going to be going around your partner at this time, so probably on 3 you'll be going forward and across. And then you have 4 and 1. So you've gone all the way around now. Now it's time to unwind to get into our rack. So we'll be turning left for 2 and 3. And then, so we've gotten about 180 degrees. And then we'll finish this turn, another 180, 4. And we'll go ahead and bring our feet together. And then on 1, we're going to step forward as our partner comes around us. All right? And then we're going to go 2 and 3, doing about another 180, and then 4 and 1.
And now for the key points. So the most important thing with this pattern is making sure you keep track of what comes next. It's kind of an easy out to say, but when you're moving from positions hammerlock to basket, you don't want to bypass one, and you want to keep your timing because you can easily speed up the follow and get to the wrong position. So 1, 2, and 3. Right here, make sure it leads that you are crossing your feet. You're not doing basic footwork. I went side and then behind and through. So now I'm going forward. It's kind of like a weird jazz box. Now we're doing circular walks. Forward, forward, back. And for follow, you're going forward, forward, and forward. Right? Typically, this is going to end us on the slot that we began. Now, don't get hung up on the fact that you're not. You could be off it more or less. It's fine. But when you're in hammerlock, we don't want to be too parallel. We want to go ahead, relax our arms, and try to face our partner a little bit. That allows us to have some better communication. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and unwind. We bypass the closed position, and we end up in a wrap position. That's the biggest thing here. If you speed up and get there too quickly, you're going to be on the wrong foot. Because it's going to feel like you get here. Also, leads if you have too much momentum, and you get here, you settle your weight. You will not be ready to step out on 1 to get across the partner. Now, if this does happen, and you do a 1 without any traveling, that's perfectly fine. You can still do 2 and 3. The bottom line isn't that the lead comes around on the 1, it's that the follow comes around on the 3. So I can still make my 2 and travel across. I still have some wiggle room. I still have to make sure that follow comes around the 3. That's really the bottom line. So again, those 3 key points are that jazz box the lead's doing going into the hammerlock, making sure that we stay facing, and then working our momentum, not getting too fast. So we have 1. I'm doing behind, side, and forward. Forward walks, but then I do a back walk on the 1 count, or on the slow count. That's how I know I'm on the correct foot when I'm exiting. It's my left foot is the lead. Forward on the follow is right. I unwind, stepping through the middle until I end up in a closed position, and then I keep passing it into the collar wrap position. I close and then I'm going to step out on 1 and release the hand. I want to get somewhere to where I'm kind of close to my partner. That way we can go through the middle for that 2 and 3. As long as the follow comes across on 3, we should be fine for the rest of that. So it's all about just kind of measuring out where you're at. Those are our key points. All right, let's go ahead and do our continuity drill. We're going to do this a couple of times back to back so you can see what it's like in a more realistic speed. Don't forget, Nightclub is going to be more medium to lower tempo. So the slower it is, you can take bigger steps. Also, the bigger your steps, you have more time to work in technique. Okay, here we go. We'll start in a closed position. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1, That's a great job today. This is week 4. We did a great job summing this all up. Don't forget to stay facing the partner. Maintain those positions. Regardless if we're in hammerlock or close, we want to still try to face our partners as much as possible. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. But hey, we'll see you next time.